Good morning. This is actually the last video you'll ever need to quit watching porn and masturbating as a whole. Before we start, look how massive I look. Before we begin with the practical steps, what is my story? I got addicted at age 12. And when I say addicted, I mean properly addicted. I was fapping 6 to 8 times a day. Seriously. When I just started, it was kind of this life hack where, now if you fab, you have the post-nut clarity, right? I didn't have that in the beginning because puberty didn't even hit me. I could literally go. It's disgusting to talk about if I think back on it. Modern society makes it so accessible to young children to watch this adult content. It saddens me really. The first step, if you want to quit porn, is to write down all the negative effects it has on you. So you make a list on the notebook, not on your phone, on the notebook, on a paper, and you write down, why is porn bad for me? So you can research this. Maybe you already know some things. So you write down the negative effects it has on you. So for example, mental health, brain fog, insecurity, not going up to women in real life. You write everything down. And the second step is to have a proper look at this list. This is what porn is doing to you. It is making you less productive. It is holding you back from getting a girlfriend. The purpose of this list should be that you should get angry at this when you read this. Just think, for all these years that I've been doing this, I have my own list here when I just started the NoFap. I'm just looking at it and I got angry. I still get angry if I look at this. You should get angry if you look at all the negative effects it has on you. Is it worth that 5 minutes of of pleasure? Then the third step should be you should guess how many times a week you do it. So I assume you masturbate and watch porn at the same time, which is masturbating also counts. But for 90% of guys, it would be both porn and masturbating at the same time. So maybe you do it twice a day. Maybe you do it 4 times a week. Maybe you do it every day, 1 time. Because the gym is such an amazing place, I'm going to come up with a gym term now. It is called progressive overload. With your porn addiction, you should handle it the same way. So you don't go from 3 times a day to suddenly 0 times a month. That is just not possible. There are a few examples. I kind of did it, but I also fell back. Then once in this 6 weeks, you just randomly fap. You want to completely cut it out. So you're going to progressively overload. You're not doing more, you're doing less. Maybe I should say progressive deload. You want to decrease the volume. So maybe you do it 2 times a day. Start with going to 1 time a day for the next month. The goal is just 1 time a day, and that should be really easy. After that, we go 5 times a day. After that, we go 5 times a week, 4 times a week, 3 times a week, 2 times. You get what I mean? So now we know the concept of progressive deload. We're going on to step 4. Step 4 will be to start doing it without porn. So just dry with your imagination or whatever you want to do. And the second rule will be no edging. When your dick is hard and it is within your progressive deload standards, you just go quick, boom. Within 2 to 3 minutes, you're not done. Go on with your day. Why? 80% of the dopamine comes from the edging or from watching other people have sex. Nothing feels nice, but it's only for 5 seconds. If all that excess dopamine gets thrown away and you're just doing it really quick without any outside stimulation, within a few weeks you will grow bored. So then you have two choices. You can get back and stay a loser, or continue, because it will now be easier to deload even further to our next goal, which is 1 time a week. Then step 5 will only work if you're a man of honor, if you're a man of your word. You should make a promise to yourself. Promise yourself you will never touch yourself again. You won't be a weasel anymore, a shrimp, a locust. So basically, this is the point where you cut fapping completely out. If you ever get tempted, just go look at your list you made in step 1. So most people have a certain place where they usually relapse, right? So it might be your room, it might be the bathroom. Make sure that in the place where you usually will relapse, that there hangs that list with all the negative effects. So when you get a temptation and you've told yourself you will quit, that your dick starts getting hard and you get this feeling of, oh, I just really want to. What if I just do it 1 time and get back? Just look at the wall where you pasted the list on the wall, and that could be your savior. That could be really your savior. I don't want you to be this person who's obsessed with streaks, who's counting every single day exactly. How do I know this? Well, you are a young man. Maybe a young woman, but I highly doubt that. You're around 10 minutes in on a low dopamine, unedited video about quitting porn. By watching this, by seeing this exact moment, you are already better than 95% of people. Most people would have clicked off. Most people wouldn't have even clicked on this video because they don't even realize it is bad for them. Another thing that can help is to imagine that your ancestors are watching you from above, or that your future wife and your future children are watching you at this exact moment. Or if you're religious, that God is watching you. This helped me a lot. When you get the temptation and you literally have this belief that my wife is somewhere up there, literally looking at me. The amount of disrespect she would get from me if she would see me stroke my dick, some pixels. Okay, a few bonus tips I could give you. First one, get a girlfriend or get some girl. If you are a young man and you have all this testosterone built up in you for an entire year, yeah, you will have wet dreams, but there's some primal instinct in you that just wants to sleep with women. And especially about the porn. Porn is not really a problem, it's more a symptom. Because there is something in your life that causes you to watch porn. If you were the most happy version of yourself, so grateful for everything around you, literally touching random materials and memorizing that feeling, do you believe you would still watch porn? I don't believe that. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. I just don't feel the need to watch it. If you have a gap in your life, if you have something you're trying to constantly fill up, is this empty place inside of you, of course, you'll start doing the bad habits. So, for example, porn, but it could also be video games. For many guys, it could be a lack of love. Many guys just don't have any female interactions at all. Oh yeah, I'm a Sigma King. I'm just focused on myself, bro. Just shut up. Your body needs female love. And now you get it, a fake version of it, in a form of porn. So once again, get a girl, fix that part of your problem, and inevitably there will be a time where the progressive deload won't succeed if you do it too much. And to that I will say, just make sure you don't obsess too much over relapsing, because the obsessing over it is most of the negative effects of the less confidence, insecurity. It all comes from the obsessing over it. Oh no, I just fapped. My whole streak is gone. No. You feel like, okay, yeah, I did it. I was a loser. Sure. I won't do it tomorrow. Fine, I'll go to sleep now. You'll still get some negative effect, but it would be a margin of how it could have been if you are obsessing over it. So I'm not telling you, hey, it's okay to relapse. Don't take it as an excuse. But if it happens, don't go all depressive mode. Oh no, all my progress is gone. Exactly, follow all the steps I gave you in this video. You will quit porn and masturbation for good. I give you my word. So now it's up to you. I have done my job. It's 7:20 a.m. I'm sure some guy will find this video helpful. That's why I do this. I'm going to the gym in an hour or something. Maybe, maybe a last quick tip I want to give you. Wake up earlier. It's a game changer. Also with masturbation. So if you look at, if we had a 24-hour scale, if we look at every single day, when do you fap? When would it be? I know the answer. The morning or the evening. Because you're usually busy in the middle time, right? Maybe you are going to the gym, you have school, you go swimming, you have some activity. In the morning and in the evening you have time. If you go super early, so waking up 5 a.m., 4 a.m., what will happen if you just have some discipline and put your phone away? There will be zero distractions. It will be so peaceful. You won't even feel the urge to fap. So now we only have the evening block, right? After dinner maybe. But that's like a 50% reduction of the potential danger. With the bonus tip, you can just get so much work done in the morning. If you have school, just do your homework, just study in the morning. The rest of the day is for you. You can do whatever you want. Okay, don't do the unhealthy things. But you get what I mean. You can just read some books, go to the gym, hang out with a girl, hang out with a friend, go spend time in nature with your parents. I'm making it way too long now. Have a good day. I'll see you soon.